El Paso residents honored the shooting victims at a vigil yesterday. NBC News Now Simone Boyce is in El Paso, where she's been talking to community members. Simone, what have you been seeing and hearing there? I can only imagine how heartbreaking it must be.
Allison, it is absolutely heartbreaking and devastating. And here on the ground, we're learning more about those 22 victims who lost their lives Saturday here in El Paso. But as you just heard in Dayton, we're also hearing stories of these survivors, these true heroes, really, who sprang into action to help save complete strangers. Now, Adria Gonzalez is one of those heroes who was at that Walmart shopping for groceries when she saw the shooter enter. Now, she's a teacher who works at a local military base. She's also married to an Army captain, and she says that those experiences helped prepare her for this moment.
We walk into the Walmart, me and my mother, as usual, normal day, and that's when we heard 3 gunshots. So I told my mom to wait here and see what was going on in front. That's when I saw the shooter with a black shirt, khaki pants, and with a gun. He was going towards a child, maybe, if I could remember, maybe like 7, 8 years old. That's when I started to shout out to everybody to follow me and to go to this exit door, which is in back of Walmart. And that's where I was pushing everybody out. Like, we need to get out, we need to get out. People were, you know, going crazy, looking at their phones, not knowing where to go. And I was just being patient and very calm and just getting everyone out as soon as possible.
And did you think that you were going to die inside that Walmart?
Yes, because I was very close to the shooter, and yes, I thought I was gonna die. I even called my wife. And I told her, if I don't make it, I just wanted to know that I love you. And I tell my family and my nieces and my nephews that I love them. And I told her I need to hang up. Yeah. And that was it.
Do you have any idea how many lives you saved?
Yes. I don't know how many, but
There's a lot.
A lot.
And some of those people have actually found you online. And
yes.
What have they been saying to you?
That I'm an angel, that I'm blessed, that if it wasn't that I wasn't there, I don't know what could have happened.
Let's end with just one message that you would like to send the world from right here in El Paso.
What I want to say is that for the family members who lost their family, I wish I could do more, but I couldn't.
And Allison, that is just what is so heartbreaking about hearing these survivor stories. We all know that they did so much, more than many of us would be capable of in that moment. And yet, as you just heard, she still feels like she didn't do enough.
Oh gosh, Simone, I just can't even imagine waking up today and thinking about that and remembering that experience. It must feel like a nightmare for so many people. You were at a vigil for the victims last night. Could you just tell us more about what went on there and what that was like?
Absolutely, Allison. If there is a ray of hope in all this, it probably is what I saw at this vigil last night. There were complete strangers, people from this community holding hands, praying together. They were led by clergy from the interfaith community here in El Paso. Beto O'Rourke took the stage. Representative Will Hurd took the stage. As we all know, he announced that he is not seeking re-election. And they spoke about these themes of neighborliness, of unity, and of inclusion. And they say those are the values ties that unite these two border towns of El Paso and Juarez. Now, another thing, though, we can't ignore the fact that an incident like this shakes a community that is largely made up of Latino folks and immigrants. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit more later on, about how they deal with the fear that an incident like this causes.
Oh, Simone, it really, we could say it over and over again, but it's just absolutely heartbreaking and devastating. Thanks so much for sharing so many of those incredible stories from El Paso.